Trump posted a tribute to George Floyd. Twitter removed it for copyright, even though they're not fact-checking any of the misinformation regarding the NYPD or attempted doxing, however inaccurate it may be against ourselves. They did remove this tribute to George Floyd posted by Donald Trump. All right, Reg the Beast, take it away, sir.
Do it.
I understand the pain that people are feeling. The death of George Floyd on the streets of Minneapolis was a grave tragedy. It should never have happened. It has filled Americans all over the country with horror, anger, and grief. We support the right of peaceful protesters, and we hear their pleas. The voices of law-abiding citizens must be heard, and heard very loudly. We will stand with the family of George Floyd, with the peaceful protesters, and with every law-abiding citizen who wants decency, civility, safety.
Is it the music?
And security.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think.
But what we are now seeing on the streets of our cities
Hold on a second, Reg.
has nothing to do with justice or with peace. The memory of George Floyd is being dishonored by rioters, looters, and anarchists.
True.
The
It's a
violence
good message.
and vandalism is being led by Antifa and other radical left-wing groups who are terrorizing the innocent, destroying jobs.
Did this for no reason.
The mobs are devastating the life's work of good people and destroying their dreams.
This is as presidential as one can get.
Yeah.
Sword.
It harms those who have the least. We cannot and must not allow a small group of criminals and vandals to wreck our cities and lay waste to our communities. We must defend the rights of every citizen to live without violence, prejudice, or fear. Healing, not hatred, justice, not chaos, are the mission at hand. I stand before you as a friend and ally to every American seeking justice and peace. No one is more upset than fellow law enforcement officers by the small handful who fail to
There's a
abide
lot
by
here
their
that people
oath
need to hear.
to
It's
serve
not
and
just
protect.
bluster and
We support
campaigning.
the overwhelming majority of police officers who are incredible in every way and devoted public servants. We must all work together as a society to expand opportunity and to create a future of greater dignity and promise for all of our people. Every citizen in every community has the right to be safe in their workplace, safe in their homes, and safe in our city streets. We are working toward a more just society, but that means building up, not tearing down, joining hands, not hurling fists, standing in solidarity, not surrendering to hostility. This is the sacred right of all Americans that I am totally determined to defend and will defend.
He died.
don't you love how that
Calling
black
out,
guy
"I can't
in
breathe."
Deep Ellum said, like, you know, when they call in a crime and they say in the news they say black,
They say black people.
They don't say white. I've heard Don Lemon say white more times than he could take a single breath.
50 times.
Well, because they want division, right? I
Right,
mean,
of
anytime
course.
they use that as a
sells.
descriptor, it is breeding division, and that's what they want.
Yeah,
Because that's what they
absolutely.
think some kind of progress comes from is
Right.
dissension and chaos.
Also, he says the fantasy parts out loud.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He doesn't
Yeah.
realize
monologue.
he's not supposed to
So-
say. So let's listen to Don Lemon.
Brutality against people of color. The president apparently couldn't even be bothered to tweet about it,
It was removed.
Yeah.
even as he seems
Wow.
Wow.
Yikes.
This is okay.
Can't be bothered.
I'm sorry,
ass.
but all right. Everyone
Yeah,
drink.
it's
Drinking
drink.
game.
It's-
President racist. All right.
This is not even for the game. This is for me.
This is why we need the executive order on social media.
Yes.
This is why we need to have some clear-cut boundaries, because guess what? Don, I guarantee you Jack Dorsey has spoken with Zucker and Cuomo and Don Lemon. I guarantee you he has more of an in than certainly Donald Trump or any conservative with social media. So either Don Lemon, with his many, many tens of millions of dollars in budget, I don't even know what his salary is, but there's at least 50 producers and staff, probably over 100,
minimum.
either couldn't be bothered to know that Donald Trump posted that tribute that we just talked about, which was, was truthfully very beautiful. I keep saying frankly and truthfully because we did a Trump sketch and now it's in my vernacular and I hate myself for it. But you pulled it off really well,
You're not wrong.
Trump, President Trump, thank you. I'm sorry I said Mr. Please don't have me to audit it, okay? I meant to say President. I was just speaking really quickly and Don Lemon has me all wee-weed up, to quote Barack Obama. He either doesn't have the ability to do research, and we're supposed to believe that he doesn't know Donald Trump put that out there, that long video that took a lot of work to put together, or he knows and he's complicit and he's saying that Donald Trump couldn't take any time out of his day. That is a lie. When we talk about fake news media, that's an absolute lie. Because Donald Trump has commented from the get-go on George Floyd. From the get-go, and has gone to great lengths to make sure that we know where he stands. You don't care, Don. You don't care. Johnny Mathis don't care. He doesn't want to tell the truth. How do you think the story would work if he said, and the president, to his credit, of course, condemned the senseless killing of George Floyd and did upload this video that was very long where he called for hugs and not clenched fists and said that we are stronger together, but it was removed for copyright. That might change the story. Now, take that and times it every minute of every hour of every day, and that's what you get with CNN. Are you guys watching? Is everyone out there watching? Don Lemon just said that Donald Trump didn't have enough time to take out of his day to comment on George Floyd. We just showed you the video tribute that was taken down from Twitter. They're like raptors communicating and coordinating and triangulating to try and take people out. Twitter says, all right, listen, we're not going to fact check. Not going to fact check the vicious rumor that NYPD officers killed a 13-year-old by shooting him 19 times. Turns out he was actually a 30-something-year-old and they actually didn't shoot some crazy unarmed suspect. That's not true. We're not going to fact check that. We're going to leave that up on every single celebrity profile, but we are going to move Donald Trump's video tribute to George Floyd where he calls it senseless and calls for better training of police officers and unity, and then you guys just run the stories at will.
And the only thing they're going to say right now in Don's take is something about Trump and paint it as him not responding to a question.
They're saying right here, Trump's answers to questions about police violence.
Exactly.
Will it include that video?
No, it probably won't.
All he said before was, I want to hear him, I want to hear him.
Volume.
Then made a speech, and it was a speech about the rocket, and I devoted 25% of the speech probably to what happened, or more, to what happened with respect to George Floyd.
Speech about a rocket.
Are you mad, Don?
Wasn't a speech about George Floyd or
Did you miss that one?
racism or how African Americans are treated by police.
Definitely missed that one. Totally missed it.
By the way, drink.
Rocket.
African Americans treated by police. Again, 19 white guys shot last year, unarmed white guys by police, 10 unarmed black men. Just to be really clear, and most of them, both the white and black guys deserved it. Not exactly genocide when you add it all up, all races, 29. Go ahead, Wade.
So why is CNN reporting on every other Trump tweet?
Right.
Isn't that their entire programming plan is Trump tweets? But we can't do that one because
Except for
that one looks really good
copyright.
because he said it. Yeah.
And keep in mind, let's assume maybe they couldn't get it because it was removed.
Yeah.
We have a guy in a Burt Ward mask who got it within 30 seconds. You can't be bothered with that, Don Lemon?